Welcome to the Explainer. We're all chasing it, but what even is happiness really? Well, today, we're going to dig into the science and the strategy behind actually mastering it. You know that list we all have, right? That dream vacation, the big promotion, all those things we think will finally make us happy. But what if that whole way of thinking is just wrong? Think about it. That vacation high, it lasts for what, a week, maybe? And the excitement from a new job? That fades too. Those big moments, they're like fireworks, totally spectacular, but gone in a flash. We're going to talk about something different, something more like the sun, a steady, daily warmth that you can actually build for yourself. So here it is, the big secret right up front. Real, lasting happiness, it's not about those huge, grand gestures. It's more of a quiet craft, something you build from all the small, intentional choices you make every single day.
Okay, so here's our game plan, our happiness blueprint, if you will. First, we're redefining what happiness even is. Then we'll get into hacking your brain and body. After that, we'll talk about building a joyful life. And we'll wrap it all up with a little happiness checkup just for you.
All right, let's dive in. First up, redefining happiness. And I'll give you a little spoiler alert. It is not what you think. And what's so wild is just how simple these things are. Forget waiting to win the lottery. You can get that same kind of rush from a good workout or from really savoring an amazing meal. Even just sharing a genuine smile or laughing so hard it hurts. You know that feeling? Think of these as small, daily deposits into your happiness account. And trust me, they really, really add up. So what about the big one, money? Okay, look, having enough to cover your needs and not stress about bills, that's huge, absolutely. But here's the catch. Once you pass that point, more money doesn't automatically mean more happiness. In fact, a lot of the time, it just brings a whole new set of problems. So the real secret isn't just about earning more, it's about spending smarter. And the research on this is crystal clear. The biggest return on happiness you can get comes from two things. First, investing in experiences, which become a part of who you are. And second, giving to others. That feeling is something no gadget or toy can ever come close to. All right, let's get under the hood a bit. For our next section, we're hacking your brain and body. It's all about learning how to tune your internal engine for joy. And this is so powerful because your diet is a tool you use every day. You've got your joy-boosting foods over here, things like omega-3s from fish and walnuts, which can be as effective as some antidepressants. But on the flip side, you've got joy stealers, like sugar, which gives you that quick high, but then leads to a crash that can actually trigger depressive feelings. I want you to think of your happiness like a chemical cocktail inside you. You've got serotonin, that's your mood stabilizer, keeping things balanced. Then there's oxytocin, the love hormone. That's all about connection. And finally, dopamine, that little jolt of reward you get when something good happens. So how do you make sure that cocktail is mixed just right? Well, it's not some magic pill. It's really about the basics, the fundamentals. Getting good sleep, moving your body, managing your stress, and eating well. If you can get these pillars solid, you're building an incredible foundation for your mental well-being. Okay, let's move on to Section 3, Building a Joyful Life. This part is all about your mindset and the powerful words you tell yourself, your mantras. The conversation you have in your own head is maybe the most important one you'll ever have. So starting your day with, I am amazing. Look, this isn't about having a huge ego. It's about setting the tone. It's like a preemptive strike against that inner critic, reminding yourself of your worth before the world gets a chance to make you doubt it. And next up, I am grateful. Again, this is so much more than just being polite. When you practice gratitude, you are literally rewiring your brain to hunt for the good things that are already in your life. It shifts your default setting from what's missing to what's wonderful. And finally, this one. I can do anything I set my mind to. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is about building the raw self-confidence that actually fuels change. Believing in your own ability to make things happen, that's the engine that turns a dream into a plan and a plan into your reality. And for our last section, we're going to turn the spotlight back on you. It's time for your happiness checkup. Let's take a moment for some real, honest self-reflection.
So, first question, and be honest with yourself. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel genuinely excited to start the day? That feeling is a huge indicator of your inner happiness. If you're starting every morning with dread, well, that's a tough place to find joy.
Next, Think about the people you spend the most time with, your friends, your inner circle. Are they radiators or are they drains? Do they energize you and lift you up, or do they leave you feeling exhausted? The company you keep has a massive impact on your own happiness.
Now this one is so important. Do you actually like the person you are? Flaws and all. Liking yourself, accepting yourself, even while you're still growing, that is an absolute cornerstone of true happiness.
And lastly, do you have a sense of purpose, a why? Knowing what your gift is and figuring out how you can share it with the world, that gives you a kind of deep fulfillment that nothing else can. And if you don't know it yet, finding it isn't a luxury. It's one of the most important investments you can ever make in yourself.
Okay, I want to leave you with one final, incredibly powerful tool. It's all about perspective. So next time something negative happens, you get stuck in traffic, you spill your coffee, whatever it is, your first instinct is to get stressed. But before you do that, just stop and ask yourself one simple question.
Will this matter in 10 years? Seriously, just ask it. If the answer is no, and let's be honest, it usually is, then give yourself permission to just let it go. Save your precious energy for the things that will matter. And honestly, mastering that one simple question just might be the ultimate key to mastering happiness.